dad just decided he's not going to pay for my wedding anymore. What I'm finding out is if you let your parent pay for your wedding, you kind of have to do it their way. I finally told my parents I'm going to do this my way, and they backed out of paying for it. So let me tell you what happened. I have to give credit where credit is due. My parents raised me to be an independent thinker, and as an independent thinker, I've decided we're not going to do every single wedding tradition at my wedding. And that's where the fight comes in with my dad. It's the year 2023. Women are not property anymore, which is why I decided I will be walking myself down the aisle.
Shayla is reading a Reddit story as she's doing a Get Ready With Me. So my comments are not directed to her personally, but the original poster of what she's reading.
My parents do not own me, and I'm not some property to be given away.
This has nothing to do with being your own person. When a father walks a daughter down the aisle, it is his final duty of honor for him and for you. For it is saying thank you for raising me, for the years of going to work in sickness or health to provide a roof over your head, food in your belly, and clothes on your back. For all the sacrifices he made that you will never know of to raise and protect you and to keep you safe. It is the moment when he passes the solemn and often thankless duty over to the man who will become your husband, and he forever lets go of his little girl. This is where you honor him and thank you for all he's done.
My dad was not very happy to find out he wouldn't be walking me down the aisle. In his eyes, I'm taking away one of the most important parts of the day. Apparently, a first dance with my father isn't enough. My dad keeps going back to the point of, we've never treated you as property, why would you say that? He's also trying to say I'm discrediting everything him and my mom have done for me, which to me just feels unrelated. Like, I'm just not a fan of that tradition. I feel like he's been talking to his buddies because the other day he came back to me and said, well, if you want to be independent, then you can pay for it yourself. Which to me still feels like if you're not going to do your wedding the way I want, then I'm not going to pay for it. And that just doesn't feel right to me. So anyways, do we agree that my dad's being a complete jerk right now? Really hoping he comes around because there's no way I can afford this wedding if he doesn't help me with it. So I'm just kind of holding out hope that he'll come through.
If she can't respect the man who raised her, then how will she respect the man who will be her future husband? Let me help you out with that answer. She can't. She won't, because she never learned how. This is a woman who will have a high probability of cheating and being disrespectful to her future husband. Frankly, if her fiancé knows about this and is letting it happen, then in my view, he's probably a beta bitch and gets what he deserves. If it was me, and I saw you do this to your father, who was emotionally and physically present during your whole life and did his job, it would be over. Because in my mind, if you could do this to your dad, then what are you capable of doing to me down the road? This whole I'm not cool with wedding traditions except for when there's a bride's father to pay for the wedding is pathetic. On her wedding day, no matter how well the makeup artist does her face, the disrespect that she has shown for her parents makes her so very, very ugly. I want your personal stories to share, and if you see an article you think I should cover, send the whole story and the link, just in case it's not there when I get there. Send it to stories@magicsmonologue.com. This way, others can learn from your victories, joys, defeats, as we work to not only support each other, but to become better men. As of late, this platform has been a bit hostile to men's channels, as they seek to silence your voice. Therefore, I want to personally thank you for the thumbs up you've given me, the smart choice you've made to subscribe for future videos, and sharing this everywhere, and your feedback in the comments section as well. This is the best way to spit in the eye of the algorithm defiantly. If you have a moment, stop by my community tab and vote on my surveys. In doing so, you are certainly helping to educate other men and definitely piss off a Karen near you. Until next time. Thank you for watching. Before you run off, check out these other videos.